Right, welcome back to Amped with me, Johnny Doom. I'm joined on the sofa by Pheonix Calling, a band I've just started playing on my radio show. How you doing, guys? You all right?
Yeah, really good.
Yeah, did you drive up from Peterborough, is it? Or Cambridgeshire?
That's around that way. We did, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit windy out, isn't it? Was it all right drive?
It was all right.
Yeah, not too bad.
Took us a bit longer than expected, but we got in the end.
Well, yes, as I said, I've just started playing a new single for you on my radio show, and I know it's taken from an album as well. And I was trying to pin down your sound a little bit. It's just kind of, I suppose, straight up, radio-friendly kind of guitar-driven rock, really. I sensed a little bit of things like Kids in Glass Houses in there, maybe, something like that.
Yeah, definitely. That's where we sort of, all of us as a band, we sort of all draw our attention from, like say, Kids in Glass Houses, Young Guns.
Yeah, Def Havana, that kind of stuff.
That's what I mean. That's what a lot of us are into, so we're sort of trying to get on that sort of bandwagon and follow them.
Brit rock.
Well, yeah, it's weird with that style because a lot of people will say it came out post-hardcore. That's what a lot of people say, but over years, over time, the hardcore element's just been ironed out slightly. And you've got those similar guitar styles, but it's written for the kind of radio, really.
I think the thing is as well, though, we're just doing what we like. So we're not really following any sort of style, and it's coming out the way it's coming out. And most of it's written on acoustic guitars.
Yeah,
me and Steve, and we take it to rehearsal, and it evolves into what it becomes. So we never really know what it's going to be until it kind of happens. But those sort of influences are definitely there.
Yeah, and the melodies as well. I suppose you're working on melodies while you're writing on the acoustic guitar.
Yeah, like I say, like Dom said, he says, rings me up and he'll just say, look, Steve, I've got an idea. He'll come to mine. We'll record it on our phone. We'll send it out to all the boys, and then the next time we all come to practice, everyone's sort of got an idea. So the lead guitarist will sort of bring this and say, look, I want to put this on, and then it just sort of gradually evolves over the more and more practices. It seems to become sort of the finished product.
Well, let's face it, getting to rehearsal with no ideas can be very frustrating. It's good to turn up with something.
Especially for me, being a singer, when they're all like jamming, I'm like...
So yeah, as I said, we're going to watch a video later, but I'm playing a single. Which single have I been playing? I can't even remember.
You've been playing Hold On to Glory, which is the new single.
So we are going to see that later. And it is from an album as well, so you've recorded it full length.
Yeah, we've recorded a full-length album, Forget Your Ghosts.
Nice sound. Where did you go?
Regal House Studios, which is sort of the home of Def Havana, and so the bands we are.
Oh, so he's actually worked.
Yeah,
with those guys.
it's working in the genre of music we're playing. It's had sort of tried and tested results.
Is that in Peterborough?
Wisbech, which is about 10 miles from Peterborough.
So your vision of the sound was helped along by working with a specific person, was it?
Yeah, because it was. We tried for ages. We was looking before we went in to start recording. We was looking at so many studios. We was where was it? Dan Lancaster.
Yeah.
There was quite a few where we wanted it based around our sort of sound, where has been tried and tested and got good results for our sound. Because there was a few that was kicking about, but there was nothing sort of tried and tested in our genre that had come out before. So we looked into Regal House, see that Def Havana had radio plays from their stuff from Regal House, and we was like, yeah, we want that.
Was it a good place to work as well?
Brilliant. I mean, we're going back there in a few weeks to do 3 more.
Yeah.
And we just got such a good relationship with the crew there. The guy that produced and recorded and mixed our Forget Your Ghosts, he knows us all personally now. He knows our sound, and he'll often chip in with different ideas. He himself is a great guitarist, so it's just great to work with someone that kind of gets us. And it never
does help.
It never feels like a production line where it's band in, band out. We're there for 4 or 5 days, and we're very much part of that team. And I think it's they're part of us as well. So it's worked really well.
Gigs wise, how have things been going? You were telling me earlier that you got to go over to Poland, which sounded quite interesting. But yeah, have you been up and down the UK?
Yeah, so when we released Forget Your Ghosts, we sort of done a tour of just England basically, and we just went everywhere.
In the back of a van, just doing it.
Yeah, basically. And then at the end of that, we got a couple of shows over in Poland. So we drove through Belgium. And it was just madness because, like we were saying off air, the last show we played in Poland, there was a gang of 150 kids that got the bus down, and they was there all day, and then come to realise just before we went on stage, they was there like to see us, and I was watching them whilst I was on stage, and they was like mouthing the words to our songs, and I was like, this is mad, we're in Poland. And then it came to the when I went off, when we finished and went off stage, I went to speak to them, not one of them could speak a word of English yet. They was mouthing the words to songs that we've written as a band, and it's like, it was like, what?
Well, this is it, the beauty of globalised media. You know, if they can access something, you know, you could become the idols of people in any country, really, based on, you know, just what they find, really. So somehow these people in Poland had tracked you down, got into the music. And you've got a little ready-made audience.
We just need to get them over here now.
Or get back over there.
Well, there is that, we definitely want to go back.
But yeah, Europe's great. I always say to people out there, you know, if you can get over to Europe, it's a bit of a slog, long drives, but they look after you. You know, it's usually quite good out there for beer and getting paid and things like that.
In Poland, it was kind of the shots of vodka with a few minutes.
Yeah. So yeah, we're going to look at a video in a sec, but what's next for you guys? Like you said, you're going to be writing some more songs or going back into the studio. And anything else gig-wise that we can, you know, tell people about, or just get to your website?
I think at this stage, as I say, we're in the throes of writing and recording. We've got a second album out, hopefully by the autumn this year. Festivals are ongoing, and then as soon as sort of this first set of dates are sorted, we're back out around the UK.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what.
So tell us about this track then, and you've recorded a video for this. Who did you do the video with?
We always use, every video we've made so far, we've always used a guy called Harvey Walton. He's a school friend of Jason's. He went to university, done media and stuff like that. He's now a self-employed filmmaker, videographer, and he's just the quality we get every time from him. He's just upping his game every single time, and we're getting some really, really good results from him.
A lot of the bands we speak to, they've hooked up with one person, usually whether it's an ex-student or a media student. Working with that person just allows them to improve on it each time. And video is important, but it's just very expensive, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, and I think what we get with Harvey is a bit like when we go back to Regal House. He's very much part of what we call the Pheonix Calling family. We've sort of got this group of people around us, including our management and record company, that it feels very much like a family, and we all get each other, and we just work really well together.
Well, good luck, guys. Thanks for coming in and chatting to me. And obviously, people can pick up the album, people can check you out online. But yeah, I'll let you introduce the track. This is Pheonix Calling.
Hold on to glory.
On Amped.